Extreme Speedway Action is pleased to bring you its exclusive coverage of youth speedway racing at the 2020 Gumball Rally held at Industry Hills Expo Center Grand Arena in the city of Industry, California. Held once a year, this event focusing on youth riders goes back to the 1980s. And it gives young speedway riders from 4 to 16 years of age, yes, I said 4 years old to 16 years old, the opportunity to show their stuff on the track and hopefully win their very own Gumball machines. Over the years, American Speedway has seen several racers come from the Gumball Rally and grow and mature to become national champions. And some have even made it to race with teams overseas, such as Brock Nickel and Luke Becker, who will be going overseas to race with the Wolverhampton Wolves and the United Kingdom. Without an event such as this, the sport would have a difficult time developing the talent it takes to have the United States represent itself against the world's best speedway riders in the world of Grand Prix speedway racing in Europe. Promoted by Industry Racing under the leadership of race director Kelly Inman, this year the Gumball Rally will host 26 riders from Southern and Northern California. We'll see 9 junior 250cc racers, including the under-21 national champion Wilbur Hancock. For the 150cc minis, we'll have 11 riders, including the 2019 under-21 mini champion Levi Lutz. And for the Pee-wees, these are the kids aged 4 to 8 years old, and we will have 9 of those riders. And this is where it starts, folks. Getting these young riders the opportunity to race against each other gives them the desire to keep racing and hopefully develop into champions of their own right. Stick around for a while and we'll have a great time watching some of the action, getting some highlights, and we'll hear from some of these young riders of the 2020 Gumball Rally held at the Industry Hills Expo Center in the city of Industry, California. Only on ExtremeSpeedwayAction.com. For this whole race, the riders will have 25 events in 4 rounds of racing, plus the finals for each classification. To start off the day, for Event 1 with the 250 juniors, we had Slater Lightcap, Charlie Trana, Landon Collins, and Dylan Wagner. Off the line, it was Trana and Lightcap with wheelies up. But Lightcap in lane 1 sunk the first turn and took off. Trana, having troubles with his bike setup, fell behind, and Collins, moving in second, did his best to catch Lightcap. These 250cc Speedway bikes are regular frame bikes just like the big guys, but with a 250cc engine. It's still a lot of bike for these young riders, but it gets them used to the big 500cc setup in the adult classes. It was Lightcap with the win, Collins in second, and taking third, Dylan Wagner, who is also the nephew of 10-time AMA Speedway champion Billy Gennaro. In Event 2, it was Alex Martin on the pole, Justin Allman in 2, Wilbur Hancock in lane 3, and Andrew Russell on the wall. At the start, Hancock, the 2019 under-21 champion, took the lead. But at the end of the second lap, Hancock lost control and Alex Martin took advantage of that mishap to keep it into turn 1. Martin wouldn't give up his pace and would take 3 points, leaving Hancock with 2 and Andrew Russell with 1. Event 3 brought out the 150 Minis for their first matchup of the day. Jose Navarrete, Nick Holbein, Colton Nelson, and Ryder Schultz would line up. These kids are between 9 and 12 years old, and they have a lot of race in them. On the start, Holbein punched the hole shot and pinched Navarrete out in turn 1. 11-year-old Nick Holbein held onto his lead for the win. Jose Navarrete would keep his position for second, and Colton Nelson would get third. In Event 4 for the 150 Minis had Kensei Matsudaya, Levi Lutz, Jamison Ferris, and Caden Karvikis. At the start, Matsudaya took an early lead with Lutz on his trail. Lutz continued to try to pass, and by the third lap, he caused Matsudaya to lose his pace and took the lead from there. Lutz took first, Matsudaya took second, and James Ferris got third. Event 5 of the 150 Minis had Max Anderson, Owen Williams, and Nick Dunn on the starting line. Owen Williams went on to dominate this heat. Max Anderson did his best to keep himself in front of Nick Dunn for them to finish second and third. With those three riders, we close out round 1 here at the Grand at the Industry Speedway. We'll be back with more Gumball Rally action and, of course, the Pee-wees when we return only on ExtremeSpeedwayAction.com.